Around the world in 80 days. Phileas Fogg of London has made a bet with his friends that he can travel around the world in 80 days. His servant Passepartout accompanies him on this journey. In this extract, Passepartout meets Detective Fix from Scotland Yard, who thinks that Mr. Fogg is a bank robber. So let's start with the story. Detective Fix walked up to the Passepartout, who was relaxing and looking about on the quay. "Well, my friend," said the detective, "have they stamped your passport?" "Ah, monsieur," responded Passepartout. "Thank you. Yes, the passport is all right. We travel so fast that I seem to be journeying in a dream. So this is Suez." "Yes." "In Egypt?" "Certainly in Egypt." "And in Africa?" "In Africa." "In Africa," repeated Passepartout. "Just think, monsieur, all that I saw of Paris was through the window of a car and in heavy rain. How I regret not having seen more of it." "You are in a great hurry then." "I am not, but my master is. By the way, I must buy some shoes and shirts. We came away without tongues and only with a small bag." "I will show you an excellent shop for getting what you want." "Really, monsieur, you are very kind." And they walked off together with Passepartout chatting merrily as they went along. "I must hurry," said he. "I don't want to miss the steamer." "You have plenty of time. It's only 12 o'clock, assured Fix. Passepartout pulled out his big watch. 12? He exclaimed. "Why, it's only 8 minutes to 10. "Your watch is slow." "My watch? A family watch, monsieur, which has come down from my great-grandfather. It's a perfect chronometer." "I see how it is," said Fix. "You have kept London time, which is 2 hours behind that of Suez. You ought to regulate your watch at noon in each country." "I regulate my watch?" "Never." Passepartout looked defiant. After a few minutes of silence, Fix continued, "You left London hastily then." "I rather think so. Last Friday at 8 o'clock in the evening, Monsieur Fogg came home from his club, and 3/4 of an hour afterwards he were off." "But where is your master going?" "Always straight ahead. He is going around the world." "Around the world?" cried Fix. "Yes, and in 80 days on a bet." "Ah, Mr. Fogg is an unusual person, isn't he?" "I should say he is. Is he rich?" "No doubt, for he is carrying an enormous sum in brand new banknotes with him. He has offered a large reward to the engineer of the Mongolia if he gets us to Bombay ahead of time." "And have you known your master for a long time?" "Why, no. I entered the service the very day we left London." Passepartout's replies made the detective very suspicious of Mr. Fogg. The hasty departure from London, the large sum carried by Mr. Fogg, his eagerness to reach distant countries, the idea of a strange bed, all confirmed Fix's belief that Mr. Fogg was a thief. He continued to question poor Passepartout and learned that he really knew very little about his master. He was said to be rich and mysterious in his affairs and habits. Suddenly, an idea came to Fix's mind. Passepartout and he had now reached the shop. Fix left him there to shop while he rushed off to the consulate. On meeting the consul, he said, "Sir, I no longer have any doubts. I have spotted the bank robber. He passes himself off as an old fellow who is going around the world in 80 days. "Then he is a sharp fellow," returned the consul, "and counts on returning to London after fooling the police. But are you not mistaken?" "I am not mistaken." He reported in a few words the most important parts of his conversation with Passepartout. "Well then," said the consul, and sent the dispatch to London for a warrant of arrest to be conveyed to Bombay. Then take passage on board the Mongolia, follow the thief to India, and there arrest him. Hearing it all with a cool, careless air, the detective took leave of the consul and went to the telegraph office to send a message to the London police. Written by Jules Verne.